Hello and welcome to Wingin It. And so here we are. It is our last game of the first round of the Orinoco Goose Outlast. So yeah, we played 5 games. Won 3, lost 2, but that's completely irrelevant. What matters here is our points difference. Plus 47, which is pretty strong. Given that it's the top half go through, bottom half get knocked out. I'm thinking positive points difference should be enough. So yeah, as long as we don't lose by 40-something points, we should be okay. I don't want to jinx it, but that would have to be a pretty devastating defeat. So we are going first here. We're up against Hawk Lake, aka Bush Tit Real Good. So let's get this one sent out. And let's jump in and let's see what we're going to get in our starting hand here. Okay, well, we've got Brant again. Didn't work out quite so well for us last game. But you know what? It could work again here, because it's not a terrible tray. Let's take a look at the bonus cards again. Food web or platform. Not an obvious one there. Not obvious at all. I do quite like the Osprey. I think Osprey is not bad. Opening wetland birds. 5 points, 1 food. Maybe get a bit more food along the way. To be honest, kind of pairs okay with this green heron, so that could be interesting. And certainly helps if you're trying to get something like that red crossbill down. We're ordinarily getting 2 seeds, although with that bird feeder, maybe not so much of a problem. But yeah, I don't think this is a game for Brant, if I'm honest. I don't think it's a game for Brant. I think it's a game for Osprey Heron and start doing a bit of digging. So yeah, I think we will go for that. And I think I can play the Heron, I can lay eggs, I can get the Osprey down, start drawing cards, and like I say, the cross build that's there, I could definitely see myself going for that. But otherwise, we just dig, we get 2 cards every time. We're obviously giving out fish, but we can turn that fish into whatever we want. So depending on what we draw, that could be quite handy. So yeah, I think I'm going to lock that in. I don't ordinarily go for the green heron, so this will be interesting. A little bit of an experiment. What better time to experiment than in a crucial game 6 in a tournament? So yeah, we'll see. But I'm feeling hopeful about this. All right, our opponent has picked. What have they picked? 1 bird and 4 food, so maybe not a super inspiring start. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to get this green heron down, so we can use the worm. And then, yeah, we'll lay eggs, get the Osprey down, and then start digging. I don't mind this. Getting 2 wetland birds down quickly like this. Just letting yourself see more cards when you're drawing. Obviously getting a bit of food as well through this little combo. Osprey plus heron. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can find. But like I said, I think that crossbow, I think that's not bad. If I can get my hands on it. So, okay. I suddenly feel a lot less positive about this game. I'm not entirely sure why. But there we go. Got a white stalk down. That's interesting. I would have thought they would have gone for the crossbill with the white stalk, because you do kind of need some kind of food generation to go along with that. So maybe they'll still pick it up, but yeah, definitely a bit nervy giving out some fish. But the solace is that when you're going white stalk, fish is not really what you need because you're not going for wetland birds. The downside is that crossbill's gone, so they're going to lay eggs and obviously reset that tray. The positive side is that tray, if it's going to keep getting reset, we can hope for some good birds that are going to pop up and come our way. So nothing super exciting yet. So let's just play this Osprey and yeah, start to do our thing. So yeah, not feeling great. Not feeling great against the white stalk. But like I said at the start, winning is not the goal. It's not getting absolutely destroyed. So all I could do is try and score as highly as possible. And we can see what they're going to do. So they've already gone for a worm alongside their seeds. They might have found some kind of food generator. And so have we in a hummingbird. But again, oh man, how much do I want to be giving a hummingbird food out to my opponent? Probably not loads. I'm going to take this Dixisal. Because I think I'm going to draw lots of cards here. And that's going to help out. That's going to help out getting some eggs as well. So, yeah, let's start. We're going to have to give out some food at some point, so let's do it now. And, ooh, we've got a Yellowhammer. Ooh. That could be an option as well, you know. That could definitely be an option. We will have to see. I don't dislike that. But yeah, we'll see what my opponent does. We'll see how good their food access is, and then that'll really help kind of, yeah, guide my decision making on how much osprey fish do I give out, how much hummingbird food do I give out as well. So, oh man, yeah, co-op, not really what you want to do. Food carp especially against the white stalk, but let's see. Okay, a little busted. So really no food generation, but they're going heavy on this end around, so fair enough. Don't think we're going to be able to compete in that respect, but we could still be able to do something here. So do I take that Yellowhammer? Let's think about this. 4 turns left. This might need a Hail Mary, because against the white stalk, we might have to go all guns blazing, and Yellowhammer's the perfect opportunity for that. So I could definitely go for cards here and then play the Yellowhammer. And with 2 turns left, I can take food. And then I still have a spare turn, so I could probably draw cards again, but then I'll be able to play something with the Yellowhammer. I'd still have 1 egg, so probably this Dixis, but I mean, Forest Hummingbird with Yellowhammer is actually not bad, because, you know, you probably only want to take food once, so the co-op is kind of limited. Let's go for it. Mockingbird, okay. Ooh. That makes things a bit more difficult in terms of decision making, but let's keep giving the fish. This might come back to bite me, as I say, but yeah, it's going to help me get the food I need to get things set up. So yeah, I think I'll go cards once more this round, and I'll just forget about this end round. I'm not going to compete. I think they can pretty easily beat me on this one, so if I focus on getting my engine set up, that's going to be the main thing. I suppose, actually, think about this. I could play Yellowhammer and Hummingbird and then take food. I don't dislike that, but you know what? Meadowlark has popped up, and Meadowlark and Yellowhammer is exceptionally good, especially against the white stalk player who's going to have pretty much no egg space to speak of. So I think I've got to take that. I really do. Okay, not super bothered by the mallard, but yeah. Okay. Do we take another seed? I think so. I can go Meadowlark and I can go Dixis with this grasslands, and this is going to be absolutely killer. So I definitely like that. Yeah. I'm thinking Forest Hummingbird. Honestly, I'm thinking Forest Hummingbird could be the way here. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh man, just when you thought this game was already going badly. Revealing a killdeer. Ouch. Okay. Well, they're going to pick that up, and then that's going to be their play into round 2, so... Oh dear. They're going to have lots of card access, but never mind. Let's just keep trucking on. Let's get our Yellowhammer down. And yeah, we'll take food, we'll ditch this mallard. And as I say, we can think about which of these birds we want to be going forward. I could go Mockingbird Meadowlark as well, to be honest. That would be quite something. Yeah. That would be definitely interesting. Okay, they've gone for food. Yeah. Okay, so they've taken my cherry. So Mockingbird might have to wait, but oh, I think we probably play Hummingbird with the free play. I think we do stick it in the forest. Although Yeah, maybe I go Meadowlark first. I definitely take food here. I definitely take food here. And I take a worm, and I'll take a worm and a seed. But yeah, they took a cherry. So we'll see what that means for their hand. What have they got for that? But okay, they went food again. I really hope this isn't a house finch situation, but it could well be. Okay, now decision time. What do we play? What do we play? I mean, to be honest, grass and hummingbird as well with Meadowlark. It's not terrible because Meadowlark. When you have Meadowlark and Dixisal, you're not going to be laying eggs loads because that gets you a lot and fills up, and I'm not going to have loads of cards, so the food spam is going to be minimal. I think I definitely want to play this Meadowlark. There's no question in my mind that I want to play that. So let's get that down. So activate the Yellowhammer, get the Meadowlark down. And we go to round 2. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what our opponent's plan is. What have they got? Is it going to be Killdeer going down first, or have they got some kind of tucking bird, or yeah, some kind of food generator, I suppose, for that grasslands? What's it going to be? Ooh, great tit. Okay, well that's good. I mean that's their egg space, so they're definitely going to be feeling good about that one now. Oh, how do we play this? How do we play this? I might go for cards. And I'm kind of thinking going grass and hummer, and then put one of those hawks in the forest as the second forest bird. So to be honest, could even go both of them because platform builder, we are going to need to hit that. But ooh, whooping crane, don't hate that. Don't hate that with these end rounds and the egg space, the ground nest space. So yeah, let's take Cooper's. Let's take Cooper's hawk, and we'll trade the fish for the rodent, so we can try and play that. So I think how we're going to do this. I think we're going to play grass and hummer. Then we'll lay eggs, and then we can play the hawk, and then we can look at taking our game food turn there. Maybe we play the crane. Maybe play this Dixis. So I think we can definitely compete for this end round if we play one or the other of those two. I think I'm going to save this whooping crane because that's going to be a handy play when you're kind of stuck with a bunch of random food. Just get that down, and yeah, just use whatever food you got. So there goes the Killdeer. So this is going to help them clear out some eggs, and definitely if they want to benefit from the Meadowlark eggs, it's going to come in handy. So let's play hummingbirds, and like I said, yeah, I think we're going to go. Grass and hummingbirds. So we're going to give a bit of food. I'm hoping not too much, but to be fair, I think with this great tit, they're going to have loads of cards. So they basically got 3 food in the forest that they can get. Their food access is better than mine. So in theory, if you're following that line of logic, you shouldn't worry too much about giving out the food. So yeah, two ground nests for them. They might go for that Godwit as an option. Of course, now with the Killdeer, they can grab tray birds. It looks like they have picked it up, so that's something we're going to have to be wary of. But yeah, we can't do anything about that. Oh, Chiff Chaff. Too late for that. Too late for that. Let's stick to our guns. Okay. Yeah, I might go Cherry. Because at the moment I don't have loads of cards for tucking into Dixis, so I think Mockingbird could be a decent play. But I don't know. Maybe we do play this Whooping Crane just because we need it for the end of round. It pushes out the wetlands that want extra space, so we can start drawing more cards. Maybe that's how we're going to do this, but we'll get some Meadowlark eggs, so that is good. So yeah, maybe play Hawk, take food, play Whipping Crane, lay eggs. I then have to place something. If I have enough food, if I get the right food, I might be able to play the mockingbird as the extra play with the Yellowhammer, so we'll see. The 2 seeds in the feeder would be very nice for the stick thistle, so. But yeah, as I say, I think we just grab a bunch of random food and look to play the swooping crane, and just make sure that we can get something from this end around. So let's play the hawk. We'll leave them on the ground nest for now. I don't think I'm going to lay eggs so much that I'm running out of space on the ground nest is going to be an issue. So I think we should be okay for now, at least. It's something we'll have to think about down the line, but yeah, we're doing okay for now. So hopefully I can play swooping crane and get the ground nest bonus card, because platform builder, we're getting pretty close on that. Ground nest we would definitely be getting some points for as well. So yeah. Otherwise, not really sure what I'm looking for. Maybe omnivore. I think to be honest, you're always looking for omnivore, especially when you play whooping crane. But yeah, there goes the godwit. So that's another ground nest. So, I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can win this. I think if they have the right birds, even something like that Forcer's Turn is probably worth picking up. With the godwit, you can use that power. No, they went Chiff Chaff. Actually, that's really smart, because yeah, they can play Chiff Chaff in the forest. They don't have enough turns, so that's the thing. They'd have to play something now, but they don't have. They don't have what they need in terms of food to do that. So yeah, I think they're going to go for a Chiff Chaff here, and I think that is smart, because 3 cards a turn here, you want to turn them into points somewhere and get a bit more food. So let us take some food. Oh, and yeah. I think... Come on, Hawk. Excellent. Yeah, I think we play Whooping Crane. Oh, we might have to... We might have to gamble a bit here on what food's going to be left over, and I don't feel super comfortable with that. But we'll see what they do. They're definitely going to have to lay eggs 1 turn. It's whether they go for food before that and reset that feeder, because at the moment I could definitely use the 2 cherries to play the crane, because there's a cherry there. But this is the thing, if the feeder changes, and yeah, that great tip resets the feeder as well. So okay, I don't think they're going to go for food again here. They have to lay eggs to the end round. So there's a worm there, which means use a cherry and 2 worms for this. And then I grab the worm with the hummingbirds and use that for the mockingbird. So yeah, I think this is the right call. And let's see what the bonus card is going to be. Okay, Oologist, do you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We should have no issues hitting that. We're going to be laying eggs a good chunk. Yellowhammer, we're going to get loads of birds down. Look, we've already got 7 birds down. And we're going to have 8 at the end of this round. After 2 rounds. Sometimes you don't have 8 birds down from a whole game of Wingspan. So, yeah, we're going to get the birds down. And we're definitely going to be able to get the eggs on that. So that was a good pickup. But yeah, I suppose Chiff Chaff as well, actually. That's going to give them more egg space for the ground nest. So we can try and spam Meadowlark eggs, but yeah, there's only so much we can do in that respect. Okay, oh, Moltoni's has come up. If I had Moltoni's in my hand now, that would be perfect, but I can't get out of my way to pick it up. I have to tie this end of round, which is what we're gonna do. And yeah, we can grab ourselves the worm. I play Mockingbird, so I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll see, because we're going first in the next round, so we'll see what the tray gives us. But otherwise, long-term plan, probably play this Dick Sissel. I want to get another Forest Bird at the moment. Don't think 2 food generations is enough. Obviously, the hummingbird will help a bit. I don't really want to copy them, the hummingbird with this mockingbird, because that's just going to play into their hands with more food sharing. But we'll kind of see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I give them a food and I give them an egg. I'm less worried about the egg. Like I say, I think I don't know, they can build up this grasslands a bit more than they already have. Then eggs, not going to be super valuable to them, but that food most certainly is. So let's use Yellowhammer. Let's get the mockingbird down. And there we go. Tie on this end around, which I don't mind. And let's see what the tray has in store for us. Okay. Pygmy nuthatch and collared dove. Kind of interesting. I don't know, as I said, I don't know if I'll even have enough food to play the birds, so having enough for collared dove might be tricky. But yeah, that pygmy nuthatch, that could come in handy. I think we are just going to have to draw here because we don't really have anything clear and obvious to be doing. So, morning dove maybe for the bonus card. The egg's not super valuable, but could stick it in the forest. Do I go for this pygmy nuthatch? No, we're going to gamble, and we get a red knot. So do you know what? Not terrible. Let's get ourselves a seed, because the seed means we can play the morning dove, or the Dixis. Or do you know what? I might actually just draw cards again. The more I think about this morning dove play, the less convinced I am by it. But it could be the difference between scoring and missing on platform builders. So I don't know. I'm going to need to take food at least 2, maybe 3 more times. So it's going to be a few more points that way. And yeah, this red knot. Oh, if I can get this down for this end around, I don't know. They probably have something else to play. But there goes the Chiff Chaff. So yeah, now at least I guess I don't have to worry so much about giving them food, because taking food is good for them. They get 2 points with the 2 cards from the Chiff Chaff, 2 food, and then a 3rd from the Great Tit. So yeah, gaining food for them is actually good. So yeah, less worried about that. Okay, do we go cards again here? I feel like we have to. I feel like I've got to gamble here. I'm not super happy. That's not making me much happier. Okay. Oh dear. What do I want to trade this into? Probably a worm, because the worm is good for the Dixis. So if I go for that, it's good for the red knot if I go for that. So let's go with that. So yeah, I think we play dove in the forest here, and then we take food. And then we play a bird. Not really sure which bird it's going to be. And then we lay eggs. Oh, maybe we can't even go for this Dixis, or maybe we just go for this this grasshopper sparrow. Just go heavy on eggs. I think it's going to be difficult to afford this, and we can always chuck cards for food. Oh, this is tricky. I am kind of wishing I took that pygmy nuthatch now, but I don't know. It's too late. It's too late for that now. Do wonder how many of these are big point birds. You would imagine between killdeer and white stork, you're going to be seeing some good cards, but yeah, even if they're not, that Chiff Chaff just means everything becomes a point. So it's still worth using, still worth gambling, still worth drawing, seeing what you find. And yeah, you've got the insurance there of getting the points afterwards. Oh. But yeah, not feeling great about this game. I think we should be able to score decently well. So it shouldn't be a 40-something point loss, but Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Okay. Oh, well, I mean, that was unnecessary, but there you go. Those are the kind of birds you find, as I say, when you are running killdeer and white stork. So I think we have to play this. It hits the platform builder. It's going to get a few eggs when we take food, which we are going to have to do so. Yeah. If we get some worms, we could take food, play grasshopper sparrow, and then lay eggs, and then use the Yellowhammer to play the red knot. We are going to lose this end around because that Eastern Imperial Eagle, of course, is a white and no power. So yeah, kind of gutting. But there you go. At least we still have this zoologist, so we're still going to get 6 points from that. That's still to come, and like I say, we're basically guaranteed to score that, so that's reassuring. 10 points from the 2 bonus cards. I don't hate. Okay, and there's the Force's turn. So yeah, that's their boldness for the last end around. We have 2 at the moment, so don't think we're going to be playing this blue grosbeak. We are going to have to draw cards again, of course, last round, unless I completely ignore the Yellowhammer and just lay eggs, but that might prove quite tricky. Considering that, yeah, whether I go for Sparrow or the Dixis, they're both going to generate some eggs, so yeah, difficult one to work with, but let's see what the reroll gives us. Okay. Come on, Hawk. Very good. We could still play Sparrow and lay eggs. And then maybe we can get a reroll if we force them. I mean, to be honest, I don't know. Do they lay eggs and then gain food next turn? Maybe if they can re-roll it and we get another worm. But either way, we can force down the red knot. I just don't know if forcing stuff is sensible here. I'm not gonna have loads of extra food. Okay, yes, they've laid eggs. I think they must be going for food. But yeah, if we play, I suppose, I mean, we could play Dixisal, lay eggs, and then use the Yellowhammer to play the Grasshopper Sparrow. And then we're going to want to draw cards next round anyway, because we need to feed the Dixisal. Which then means we basically just have to take food, and we get a free play. I'm kind of on board with that. We've got a couple of cards to tuck here at least. We draw, we'll give ourselves a food. I think we just have to commit for the Yellowhammer, honestly. I think at this point, it's what has to be done, so... yeah, let's play Dixisal. To be honest, I could Mockingbird the Dixisal here. That's not a bad idea. Get rid of the Heron, get rid of the Grosbeak. Play the Sparrow, which then immediately clears away the Dixisal eggs, so... we give ourselves a clean slate. And yeah, last round, I think we draw, I think we take food, we play a bird, we lay eggs twice. Probably lay eggs and then play a bird so that we can lay eggs and, I don't know, maybe we can, maybe we can't copy the Dixisal. But it gives us options. Obviously this red knot, if we do play that, which I would like to do, that'll give us another card for tucking, so... yeah, we might be able to copy it once last round. But I think that's going to have to be the play. See what we get, gamble, hope that we can find Benelli. Otherwise, yeah, some nice big point birds. Kind of what we're going for. Okay, they played Sparrowhawk. They're getting all of these white powers, so I'm glad I kind of ducked away from that end of round, because, yeah, I think that would have been difficult to compete on, but... let's copy Dixisal. I'm never playing this Grey Heron. I'm never playing that Grey Heron, so we can get rid of that. We'll put them first, because, like I say, if we can get a reroll, I'd like to save this worm. I'd like to save it for the red knot. But if not, it's no big deal. We'll take a rodent, because more likely that a big point bird is going to need a rodent. And we'll get to our eggs. So, I mean, to be fair, that was what, 10 points? 4 eggs, 2 tucks, 2 eggs on the Dixis, but then 2 more eggs on the Medlock. So, we have got a 10-point engine here. It's not the most sustainable of 10-point engines, but it is a 10-point engine. So our score is looking okay. But I have to say, yeah, I think their score is going to be looking quite okay as well. And like I say, no doubt they've got some good birds here, but even if they don't, they just lay eggs, kill deer, white stork, they get more cards. They probably only have to take food once at this point, between my osprey and between my hummingbirds. I think they should be okay. But yeah, if we can find, oh man, I mean, I don't know, something like a cerulean warbler, some kind of bold-nest bird that gives a bonus card, so we can, yeah, hit that last end around. That's going to be the dream. But let's play grasshopper sparrow. Kind of weird play, I won't lie, but it's going to get some eggs. It's going to be getting at least 2 points, so maybe more. If we have extra food, we can chuck it. We'll see. But here we go into the last round. We've got a turtle dove. Would have probably liked that over the morning dove earlier. So be it. And yeah, 57 plus those 300 round. 60 points. Still 3 from the Orologist, so it's looking okay. Obviously, we're going to have to draw cards for 0 points. We're going to have to, well, -1 because we get rid of an egg. We're going to have to take food for hopefully 2 points if that hawk hits. But then, I mean, it's now 11 points if we are going to copy that Dix Assault. But still 10 even if we just copy the grasshopper sparrow. But I might be able to get away with copying the Medlark. Oh, they've got a purple martin. Well, fine. Suit yourself. Okay, well, Prothonotary Warbler. That is also a pretty good pickup, so let's go for that. We're just getting all of these egg-laying birds now. Fish crow. Fish crow could potentially be an option if we're a little bit stuck on the food. And we're getting a fish, actually, so let's swap out the rodent for maybe a worm. I mean, maybe we go forest fish crow here before we take food. It's not the stupidest idea I've ever had. It's up there, but it's not the stupidest. So yeah, let's do that. We're going to need a worm, whether we go warbler or whether we go red knot. To be honest, I'd probably go red knot because it's only 1 less point, but it gets me a card which potentially is another point or 2 with the Dix Assault, and of course a bonus card. So dream scenario would be play fish crow and then actually, I mean, maybe I can still play this as Prothonotary Warbler as well. Let's think about it. Take food once is 3 food. Legs twice is another 2 food. So we are going to finish on 7 food. But 5 of those need to be worms. That's the tricky part. 5 of those are going to need to be worms. So yeah, maybe we do just go fish crow rather than Prothonotary Warbler. So 4 turns left. How much are they just going to lay eggs now? I suppose with that martin. Yeah. I could definitely, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so yeah, okay. They have got a lot of they've got a lot of ground space. Okay, so let's think about this. If I went forest fish crow, I'd get 4 food when I take food. And it means I can definitely make sure I get worms for the red knot. So I could lay eggs here. I might lay eggs and see what the hummingbird gives me. And then we can see about playing fish crow. I mean, the alternative is I copy the hummingbird. I don't know how valuable food is going to be for them right now, or if they just want to lay eggs. But yeah, I could copy hummingbirds, do forest warbler, and take food. I don't know. Warbler's only 2 extra points from crow, and if I have to copy hummingbird, that costs me points. So I'm kind of talking myself out of it. But let's lay eggs. We'll get a bunch on this dove and just spread the others out. And yeah, we do. I think we're going to be okay. Egg space. Oh, actually, yeah. No, hang on. Need to think about this. Need to think more carefully. Playing the red knot with the Yellowhammer is pointless because then the extra card isn't going to get me anything. But then if I don't play the red knot with the Yellowhammer, I'd have to play it beforehand and then play the fish crow, which kind of negates the whole take food and get an extra food with the fish crow. I think we still lay eggs, but we see, because if we lay eggs and we get a worm, then we're going to be okay. So let's do that. And yeah, we're not gonna copy the Dixus. We'll get rid of this Castor Sparrow. That's an easy ditch. What am I doing? I was purposely laying eggs on the morning dove and then just completely forgot. Okay, yeah, get rid of that. Copy the Meadowlark. I think we can get away with this. Everyone takes a food. Okay, that's not all the worms I was hoping for, but at least it's 1 food away from a reroll, so we've got that going for us. There we go. Oh. Man, I do love these Yellowhammer games, but they are a headache. I won't lie. They are a headache. So yeah, I can take food. I can take a cherry, hope for a worm on the reroll. Play the red knot. I then have 3 cards in hand. I copy the Dixisal. Eleanor's Falcon. Hey. I wonder if they've got either Rodentologist or Falconer. Because I have to say, like, obviously this Eagle's a really good play. Sparrowhawk, not such a good play unless you got one of those bonuses. They might have Ecologist as well, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think we do go for food here. Hope for a worm. Okay, good. We keep the card because we want to copy the Dixisal and get 2 tucks. And come on, Hawk, please. Okay. I think that Hawk might have hit every time. I think I have only gained food with it 3 times, so I'll take it. But yeah, we've got a lot of birds down. We've got 11, this will be 12. And the more birds you have down, the more chances you have of giving yourself a good bonus card. We know Food Web's not an option, but Omni still could be an option. Ecologist would be great. Even Prairie Manager, we get a few from, so I think we've got some good chances here. I think we have got some good chances of getting a nice bonus card. Okay, so it seems like they are just going to be laying eggs. Let's play Red Knot and pray. Clear off the Dixus, but I don't think it's going to matter. Come on, what's the bonus card going to be? It is Omnivore. Oh, that makes things very spicy. Wow, okay. And suddenly, man, this fish crow is going to look amazing. So we're on 84 points. We'll lay eggs. We can even chuck the cherry and get the food back with the hummingbird because, yeah, we're going last here. So this food that we give our opponent is completely worthless. And yeah, I don't know. I'm quietly confident. I feel like we could have a shot here. We're going to have a lot of eggs. Tucks, it's going to be close. Bird points, it's all going to be on the bonus cards because end of rounds, we've kind of gone and split most of these. I think they will slightly edge them. But yeah, I don't know. They've got 3 bonus cards, we've got 3 bonus cards. Who knows? But we're going to have a big turn here. We're going to have a very big turn. So let us spread these eggs out, and we are going to be fine for egg space, which is a big relief. Because where you've got Dixis or Grasshopper Sparrow, and you're mockingbirding a meadowlark every so often, egg space is a bit of a tricky one. But there we go. We can copy the stick thistle. Super nice. We'll get a food back. I'll take cherries because cherries are the best food. And then we'll get to use this meadowlark. Play this fish crow. A 6-point play. 6-point play for free at the end of the game. This Yellowhammer has 100% been worth it. So regardless of the result here, I've got to say, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with how this game has panned out. Lots of birds down. Lots of big point birds down. And yeah, being able to use this Yellowhammer every single round is definitely a good feeling. So there we go. We'll get fish crow down. And we win the end of round without even really trying, to be honest. I was not even looking at that all game. So I'll take the 7 points there and we'll go into the final score. So yeah, if they've got good bonus cards, I think they'll win. But we'll see, because they definitely have a lot of eggs and a lot of bird points now. So the bonus cards are all 15. It's pretty neck and neck here. And like I said, end of round goals. Eggs is pretty close. I think they are going to edge it. And I think tucks as well. Probably not going to be enough for us to bring it back. Not enough. But you know what? I will take a 6-point loss there. 115 to 109. I think that was a really solid game. So let's have a look at their bonus cards. Dart Specialist, Bird Feeder, and they did have Falconer. So that explains Eleonora and explains the Sparrowhawk. So yeah, good bonus card score for them. But yeah, man, when the white stock went down and then when the killdeer went down, I was almost ready to throw in the towel. But Yellowhammer made that at least somewhat respectable. So only 6-point loss. And of course, that is all of our games done. And we know we've got a pretty solid points difference. And that is hopefully, I mean, it would take something very unusual to mean that we're not going to be through to the next round. So yeah, thank you for watching. And hopefully we do get some of those next knockout survival games coming to you pretty soon. So to make sure that you see those, please do subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.